The Carmelites, a fascinating and enigmatic Melungeon subgroup, have long been a part of the complex tapestry of American identity, with their distinct culture and history woven into the hills and hollows of southern Ohio. Emerging in the mid-19th century, the Carmelites were a community of multiracial individuals, primarily of European, African, and Indigenous American ancestry, who settled in the rugged terrain of Clermont County, Ohio, particularly around the area now known as Carmel. Not considered an indigenous people or a tribe, the Carmelites were a unique fusion of Appalachian, Indigenous American, and Black American cultures, shaped by the region's complex history of migration, displacement, and adaptation. The hills of southern Ohio, with their ancient Native American earthworks and forests teeming with game, had long been a crossroads of indigenous cultures, including the Adena, Hopewell, and Shawnee peoples. Later, European settlers, including Scots-Irish, German, and English immigrants, arrived, bringing their own traditions and customs. The Carmelites, with roots in these varied populations, absorbed and blended elements from these cultures, as well as from African Americans, some of whom were free and others who had escaped enslavement. This syncretic process gave rise to a distinctive culture, with the Carmelites developing their own dialect, customs, and traditions, such as basket-making, hunting, and farming practices. Genetic studies suggest that some Carmelites have partial Indigenous American ancestry, likely linked to the Shawnee, Miami, or other regional tribes, although the community is not recognized as an indigenous people. Instead, they represent a dynamic, mixed-race community with a strong sense of identity and cultural distinctiveness. The Carmelites' Appalachian surroundings, with their rugged individualism and self-reliance, also played a significant role in shaping their culture, as did their proximity to the Ohio River, a major transportation route and cultural conduit. Despite facing historical marginalization, poverty, and social isolation, the Carmelites maintained a strong sense of community and cultural identity, with family ties, music, and storytelling serving as essential components of their heritage. Although the community has dispersed over time, with many Carmelites assimilating into broader American society, their legacy lives on in the local culture, place names, and oral traditions of Clermont County. The Carmelites serve as a testament to the complex, multifaceted nature of American identity, highlighting the many ways in which diverse cultures intersect, blend, and create new identities. As the 20th century unfolded, the Carmelites, like many other rural Appalachian communities, faced increasing economic pressures and limited opportunities, prompting many to seek employment in the industrial hubs of the Midwest. Cities like Chicago, Detroit, Cleveland, and Cincinnati became magnets for Carmelite migrants, who joined the great waves of urban migration, seeking better lives and economic stability. This diaspora led to the scattering of the Carmelite community across many states, with families and individuals settling in urban neighborhoods, often in proximity to other Appalachian and Southern migrants. As a result, the tight-knit, rural community that had defined Carmelite life for generations began to disperse, threatening the erosion of their unique cultural identity. However, the advent of the internet and digital communication technologies has enabled the Carmelite people to stay connected and preserve their identity in ways previously unimaginable. Online forums, social media groups, and genealogy websites have allowed scattered family members and community individuals to reconnect, share stories, and reclaim their heritage. Through these digital platforms, Carmelites have been able to organize reunions, share photographs and documents, and revive interest in their distinctive culture. Younger generations, growing up in urban environments and often disconnected from their rural roots, have been able to rediscover and reconnect with their Carmelite ancestry, breathing new life into the community. The internet has also facilitated the preservation of Carmelite traditions, such as music, storytelling, and crafts, with online archives and digital exhibitions showcasing the community's rich cultural heritage. Moreover, the digital sphere has enabled Carmelites to assert their identity and claim recognition, challenging misconceptions and stereotypes, and promoting a sense of pride and belonging. As a result, the Carmelite Melungeons, though scattered across the country, have managed to maintain a sense of community, bridging geographical distances and forging a renewed sense of connection to their Appalachian roots and mixed-race heritage. Through their online presence, the Carmelites exemplify the power of digital technology to preserve and revitalize